Hey everyone, and welcome. So, today we are diving into a sales strategy that honestly feels a little bit like a magic trick. It all starts with an offer that seems almost too good to be true, and that's kind of the point. We're going to break down how you can use this super attractive decoy to gently guide your customers away from what they think they want and toward the solution they actually need.
This quote right here, this is the whole philosophy in a nutshell. You see, the best businesses, they don't just react to what a customer asks for. They dig deeper. They understand the customer's real goal, sometimes even better than the customer does. And that lets them offer a solution the customer might never have thought of. It's the difference between being a simple order taker and being a true expert.
So, to really see how this works in the wild, let me tell you a story about a tanning salon owner named John. Now, on the surface, his business seems pretty straightforward, right? But the way he got new clients in the door, well, it was absolutely brilliant, and maybe a little unconventional.
I mean, just look at that offer. 5 days for $5? Who could say no to that? It's an absolute steal. And that, right there, is the decoy. See, it's not really designed to give someone a perfect tan. Its only job is to get as many people as possible to walk through that door, thinking they've just found the deal of a lifetime.
Okay, so picture this. A customer walks in, waving their $5 pass, totally excited. And what does John do? He immediately pivots to something he calls the turkey talk. And yeah, you heard that right, a turkey. So you gotta be asking, what on earth does a Thanksgiving dinner have to do with getting a tan? Well, as it turns out, everything.
And boom, there it is. With that one simple, brilliant analogy, John just completely reframes the entire conversation. He agrees with their goal, of course you want a great tan, but he shows them that their plan, that 5-day pass, is like trying to cook a turkey in 10 minutes. It's just not gonna work. See what he did? He's not telling them they're wrong. He's educating them on a better way to get exactly what they came for.
So this whole story perfectly illustrates a formal strategy. John wasn't just winging it with his turkey talk, you know? He was expertly using a powerful technique that we call the decoy offer. So here's the key thing to understand. The decoy offer is not the main event. You have to think of it as the conversation starter. Its only job is to get a potential customer to pay attention so you can put it right next to your real offer, and when you do that, the comparison makes your premium option look like the most logical, most valuable choice by a mile.
And this gets right to the core psychology of it all. As people, we're naturally drawn to the path of least resistance. You know, the quick, easy, cheap option. The decoy offer totally gets that. It basically says, hey, I hear you, and I've got that for you. But once you have their attention, you can pivot and show them the path to the result they actually need.
But, making this work isn't just about having two options. The real magic is in how you structure them, so that the right choice feels completely obvious and even empowering for the customer to make. And the process is actually beautifully simple. First thing, you strip that decoy offer down to its absolute bare bones, the 5-day pass. Second, you take your premium offer and you just load it up with overwhelming value. We're talking the best equipment, expert guidance, maybe even a guarantee. And finally, you just present them right next to each other and let that stark contrast do all the heavy lifting for you.
Okay, just look at this comparison from John's salon. On one side, you've got the decoy. A quick fix, standard beds, you're on your own. It's fine. But then, look at the other side, the premium offer, a guaranteed result, high-end equipment, expert help, and total convenience. I mean, when you see it laid out like this, which one actually solves the problem of getting a great, lasting tan? The choice becomes a no-brainer.
All right, but there's one final piece to this puzzle. It's like the secret ingredient that really seals the deal and can shift a customer's entire mindset from price to value in just one sentence. This isn't about being pushy or using a hard sell, it's just a simple pivot. After the turkey talk has already reset their expectations, this one question basically gets you the customer's permission to stop talking about the $5 decoy and start talking about the incredible result they came in for in the first place.
And that's it. That's the question. It's so direct, it's so powerful, and it forces the customer to decide what they truly value. And let's be honest, almost no one is going to say, oh, I'm just here for the free stuff. They're going to say lasting results, which gives you the perfect, seamless opening to present your premium offer as the only logical solution. So the final question for you is, how can you use a decoy to reframe the choice for your customers?